I am here with star forward Cedrick Guindon. Cedrick, got to get right into this and talk about the playoffs that are right around the corner. How are you guys feeling? How is the mentality in the locker room right now?
Yeah, I mean, we're all pretty pumped, I think, to get started. Obviously, we're at this point of the year where points matter. It's going to determine where we finish. I mean, obviously, you want to win every game and set ourselves up in the best position for the playoffs.
I'm so excited to see you guys try to take the reins on the Eastern Conference. You don't know where everybody else sits. How do you guys feel like it's going to be going into the first round?
I mean, obviously, it's a strong conference, right, that we're in, and we know that. We know from game one of the playoffs, nothing's going to be handed to us, and that nothing's going to be easy, and that's the playoffs, right? We're really confident in the group we have, and I think that's good going into the playoffs. But at the same time, we do acknowledge that whoever we play is going to be a big challenge for us. But overall, I think this whole year playing against the good East teams, it's given us a good idea of who we match up good against and who we don't. And we're just gonna if we play a team that we don't necessarily think that we've played a lot this year, we're not used to, or whatever, we'll just adjust and pre-scout before the playoffs and be ready for it. So we're all excited for it.
This year with Troy Mann being in the locker room, how do you feel his energy and composure has been able to push you guys through some of those tougher times throughout the season, and how do you feel that may go through in the playoffs?
Yeah, I mean, they say a lot of teams will adapt and whatever kind of energy your coach projects, your team's kind of gonna, soak that in and have that on the ice, right? And I think Troy has been really good for us in every situation this year, where you can tell that he's had that experience where he kind of knows how to react when we face adversity and or whatsoever. Mm-hmm. And I think our team has done a really good job of feeding off of that and responding for him, right? Sometimes we'll have bad games, and he'll address what needs to be addressed. And I think we've never really had a problem of showing up after tough games or whatever. And I think even when we win games and we go on these big winning streaks, we never slow down, right? We just keep building off that, and a lot of that comes from our coaching staff, not just Troy, but Longo and Patty as well, right? Those two have been great for us. So I think we have an old group of guys that understand what it takes to play under this type of coaching, and we've done a great job to adapt to that.
In the Western Conference, maybe a little bit more would be solidified right now in the playoff picture. You would probably have a little bit more of an idea. Do you feel that difference, again, with that turmoil and everything else here in the Eastern Conference, has helped motivate you a little bit more?
We know that there's 7 other teams that are going to be fighting as hard as us to get that number 1 spot in the playoffs, and we're okay with it. It's up to us to actually perform and to get that. And at the same time, when we play those Western teams, right, it's a good chance for us to see where we're at with them, and it's always fun to steal 2 points from the other conference.
That really does bring a team together when they're able to face a team like London and bring them so close to the edge of the cliff, basically, and almost be able to defeat them. That must feel really good when you're getting ready for the playoffs and everything. You basically feel like you've almost toppled Goliath, and now you just want another chance to get back up there and do it again. And we got to talk about that front line, man. Like, that front line for Kingston has absolutely been insane. You, Bates, and everybody else has just been killing it up there. Has there been a uniqueness from each individual player that's really helped bring that line together, or has it just been a flow and connection that's really started since the beginning?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's kind of a mix of, I think, my game, I'm more of a playmaker. You got Toomey, who can just snipe the puck from anywhere on the ice, right? And Jacob, I mean, he does everything. He's so good with the puck, and I think it's a pretty good combination of the 3 of us. But so yeah, it's been really fun playing with those guys, and we've obviously had good production together. But we wouldn't have that success if it wasn't from the rest of the guys on the team. They set us up for that, and you guys might not notice, but most of the time Hayes' line will be matched up against top lines, right? And that lets us go against other second or third lines from other teams, right? And so I got to give credit to all the rest of the guys who have been stepping it up, and especially when we don't produce, they step up, they produce, and then when you see these big high-scoring games, usually it means everyone's producing, right?
Absolutely.
So and when we played London, like you mentioned, we had all four lines going. Every single guy on that team was going that night, and we came close to beating them. I think we know what it takes now to beat a team like that. And but it's fun to have not just depending on one line to score. We got four really good lines that know their roles, and they produce, and it's been great.